Hi there. Welcome to the Hoopla of Y'all show. I'm your host, Shay Rippinger of Hip the Hoopla, and I'm previewing a little move that I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on shortly. And this is going to be a very short and sweet show. I don't know about sweet, but short and sweet and concise to the point. Okay, so what is the Hoopla of Y'all show, you might ask? It is about health, humor, and hooping. And I am your host, Shay Rippinger of Hip the Hoopla. And I help wise-aged women get happy, healthy, and more holistic with humor, heart, and hula hooping. And yes, I am a coach, a consultant. I teach and perform with hoops. I also make custom hoops, all that kind of good stuff. So, and help people get through some situations in their life. So I specialize in helping people that are really trying to get through something big, whether it be a physical, mental, emotional, something or other, and they're trying to get back to their normal state of things, whatever normal is. So, or more normal, or new normal, as the case may be for different things in life. So tonight's show is, I'm going to give you a little touch of the preview here, is hashtag WWAF. What is that? Stay tuned and I'll tell you. So, it's a fun one. The AF stands for probably what you think it does. The WW you might not know, though. Anyway, okay, so we're going to be talking about an alter ego and how doing that can help. And we're going to be doing a laughter yoga exercise with a really cool power pose, and how that alter ego and that power pose is going to really help boost your spirits. And then we're going to be doing the elbow hooping tutorial that I showed you teased at the beginning there. So this is the Hoop Love Y'all show, and this particular 5-episode series is the Body Positive series. Now, why did I do the Body Positive series, you ask? Because I think a lot of us really need to have a boost. I think we talk bad about ourselves. And even if it's not out loud to other people, sometimes it's just our inner critic that takes over and tells us that we're not enough, we're not good enough, this thing's bad, that thing's bad, whatever the case may be. But we just need to take more confidence in ourselves, and whether that be a physical appearance, body confidence, or also just positive, being body positive in all aspects of being body positive. So all the aspects that make up your body, the component, your brain, your heart, everything that goes into it, not just the physical outer shell. So on that note, and this is the fourth of these 5 shows. So we covered body confidence was number 1. We covered stop apologizing was number 2. That was a fun one. Very fun, very fun. And I have a link in the description so that you can go and watch the whole series. And third one was you are already awesome. Now, in case you're not believing this so far, that you're already awesome, that you should have body confidence, that you should stop apologizing, this next one is going to be the fake it till you make it strategy. So this is, okay, now we're going to get into the hashtag WWAF. So what is that? That is Wonder Woman, okay? Send the kiddos out of the room because I'm going to use a swear word. Okay, so are they gone? Are they gone? Are they gone? Or if they're not gone, just have them close, put their hands over their ears. So WWAF is this great saying that I like, and I use it for myself, and it is Wonder Woman as fuck. Okay, there, I said it. Okay, so as F. Okay, Wonder Woman as F. Not as if, but as F. So, now usually I try not to swear too much on this show. Sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. But I'd like to keep it clean and very positive for the most part. And on this one, not so much. So it's definitely going to be positive, but it's that's where word comes into effect here. So why would we need why would we need to do the WWAF? Because sometimes you're just having, it could be just a sucky moment. It could be a sucky day. It could be a sucky week. It could be, a time frame that is just, it's really hard to get through, and you just need to pull something out of the hat that is, something other, the other being that you need to be to get through this thing. So because the person that you are might not feel like they can make it, and I want you to know that you can, and you might just have to fake it till you make it on this. So the WWAF is Wonder Woman as fuck. So that means to just take on the persona of Wonder Woman. Just even mentally. You don't have to tell anybody about it. You just take this personality on. Okay? It's an alter ego. Now, where I got this from, it is from Amy Cuddy, who is a social psychologist. She's done this very famous TED Talk on the power pose, and how doing this power pose, when you have something like a big presentation, something that you're nervous about, something that you need to gather all your strength, all your army, your inner army, all the cells together and put the best out there, and try to be as less nervous as possible, and to be as mostly confident as possible. Yes, almost using my words right. Anyway, so you want to have those endorphins, that motivation, almost that the adrenaline going, so that and this will keep you away from the liquid courage, which is also known as alcohol. So this will help boost you in the moment. So now I'm going to move along, and it has a lot of benefits to this. I'm going to move into the laughter yoga exercise and show you that this pose. So the alter ego, so you can create this alter ego for yourself, that if you're not believing in yourself, you just create this alter ego that can go forth in the world and speak for you. So a famous example of this is Beyonce. She has this alter ego that she's spoken publicly about. She has an album of it that is Sasha Fierce. So Sasha Fierce goes out there, and Sasha Fierce, as I call it, has cojones, goes out there, swinging and all that. But that may not be her regular personality. So Sasha Fierce is a role, an alter ego that she steps into. So you can give your alter ego a name. I highly suggest giving her a name, giving her a personality. What would she do in this situation? So think about that, and create this extra character for yourself of who you tap into when you need to, when the pedal hits the metal. Who do you need to be? And because if you're not thinking that you're all that, sometimes you just need to pretend for a little bit just to get yourself out of that situation, up, out, and moving along. So that alter ego. And so now we're going to do the Amy Cuddy, the power pose. So, and there goes Layla. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the hands on the hips, and you're going to stand nice and tall, strong in the body, and you're going to hold this for 2 minutes. So that's the suggestion that Amy Cuddy has, and the body chemistry that this does for you. So get up, do this with me right now. Don't just sit there. Don't sit on the couch. Don't sit in your chair. Okay, if you're listening to this while driving your car, I want you to just grab the steering wheel and just hold on to it like you're superpower driver. So now we're going to just hold this and take some nice deep breaths in and out. So now I'm going to turn this into a little bit of a laughter yoga exercise where you're going to take a nice deep breath in, and then you're going to laugh it out like you have all the confidence in the world. And take a nice deep breath in, and put the hands on the hips and laugh it all the way out with all that confidence. One more time. Take a nice deep breath in, and then laugh it out. So I combined that alter ego, that superhero pose, the power posing, with the laughter yoga exercise, and you got more bang for your buck on that. Okay, so moving right along, because I want to make this a nice, quippy, short, powerful show with lots of intent and good stuff in there. we're going to show you I am going to show you how to hoop on your elbow. This is kind of cool. Now, why I came up with this for this particular show to tie in with the theme is because it's very close to doing this power pose, because it's a nice big power posing in hooping kind of position. Now, the difference of this is, I'm going to explain this, is this part right here where you have the elbows bent, you're going to need to tighten that up and get that so that your arms are almost like a little chicken wing. You're going to pull it in as tight as possible. I call these cheerleading arms. I also have a little tutorial on, a real quick tutorial on how to do the elbow hooping on YouTube as well. So, and if you haven't already, liked and subscribed to my channel, please. That would be awesome, because and also hit the notifications bell on so that you get notifications of the new videos that I put out, so you get this great new information. And there's tutorials on there. This is all for free, and just so that you can share it, learn, be better, do whatever, and get those golden nuggets for yourself out of it. Okay, so you're going to take your arms, kind of like a little cheerleader. Now, one of the things that you're going to do is, I want you to, what a lot of people do when they elbow hoop is they get kind of lazy with this, and their hands kind of just sit here, and they're not doing anything really cool or fun. So I want you to really pump up that perspective on that, and really get that going like so. So what you're going to do to get this started is we're going to first start hooping on the arm. So you're going to give it a little up and down pump, a pump, 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 and then you're going to give this just a little, as my friend Sharna in Europe says, give it a good chuck, which means just throw it. So I've got an underhand grip here, and I'm just throwing it. It doesn't really matter how you throw it, and you might be able to get into this from other places, but I'm just giving you some just basics on getting this started. So you're going to get this started on your arm, and then you can bend your arm in, find your opening. So your opening will be not when the hoop is here, because this is hard to get the hand in without it bursting and, you know, making the hoop go to the ground. So you're going to wait till the hoop is here to bring that arm in so that it has enough space to come and do that. Okay, so find your opening and get into elbow hooping. So what you're going to be doing with this is doing that little pump, pump, pump. So much like if you were waist hooping and you were just giving, you can either go side to side, forward, back, angle, angle, but you're doing 2 push points. So it's just a little pump, 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 or a beat, I call it a beat, or just a little slight motion to get that rotation in. So you're not rotating with the hoop, you're just giving it the beat so the hoop can go rotate on it. So you can get this started with the hand and then get the arm in it, and then you can move this up the arm. A lot of times the hoop naturally comes up the arm. Now you want to make sure with this that you keep the hoop perpendicular to the floor. Now how you do that is keeping your arm, math terms, parallel to the ground. So you want this nice and straight. So if your arm angles in any way other than going straight out from the body, then your hoop will fly off in that direction. Your hoop will also rotate on that angle. So if I angled my hoop, let's see here, I'm trying to do it so that I angle, oh yeah, here we go. So if I angle it a little bit more this way, so if I'm angling this way, my hoop is going to rotate kind of across my face. I want this to be in wheel plane. So wheel plane is like wheels on the car, like so. There's wheel plane, wheel plane, wheel plane. Okay, so this is going to be like so. Now, a key to this is to make sure that this arm stays nice and tight. You'll stay with the bounce there. Try and keep the hand in a nice position there. And yeah, you should have it right there. And then you can move the arm in and out. Keep it nice and straight and perpendicular with the hoop. And then also keep, so what happens on doing the arm hooping when you're first starting to do arm or elbow hooping is you might not have enough oomph. So if you miss keeping that beat, it's just going to die on your arm like so. So we want to keep that beat, and you can even pump this a little bit with a little up and down bounce. So give that a try. And that is elbow hooping. And there goes half the things on my desk. So anyway, all right, I promised you a really short show. So I'm going to give you the nutshell recap. It's so quick, 30 seconds. We did the theme, WWAF, which is Wonder Woman as fuck. So we did the power pose. We did the alter ego. So creating an alter ego so that when you are not confident, your alter ego can go in, pull you up by your bootstraps, and bring you in and make you a little bit more confident. And to help with that, the fake it till you make it is the power pose, where you put your hands on your hips, or, you know, however you want to do this, a nice big strong pose. You can also put your arms up in a V. There's various ways to do a power pose. I'm doing this one because it's like Wonder Woman, and it's pretty cool. So you can, and then we did a laughter yoga breath, where we take a nice deep breath in, and then we laughed it out, ha 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 ha, and that is really good for the system. And we forgot to do the very good, yay, very good, yay. That ends the laughter yoga exercises. And then, why am I sitting down? Because then we did, as our last segment, is the elbow hooping. So we started this up and made sure we're not doing this, because the hoop will completely fly off if you have this right angle. You need to give the hoop a line. It likes one thing to rotate on, and if you were doing this, if your hoop starts falling off, watch how your arm is, because you're basically giving the hoop two things to try and decide which to rotate, and it just bugs out and flies off. So you're going to get this like so. So your arm is going to be like that, fingers across, and get a little pumping action. So we're going to start this, and you can start this with the arm out, parallel to the ground, so that the hoop rotates perpendicular to the ground. Get those math terms in there. And then we're going to pull the arm in, and you are elbow hooping. This is going to take some timing and practice to get this right. So, out, in, out, in. Yep, that's it. Okay. I told you I'd get you in and out of here quickly. Yes. Alrighty. So I really appreciate you watching. And so in case you still wanted to boost confidence, and even the alter ego and the superhero pose and the WWAF aren't working for you, I have one more thing, and that's tomorrow's episode, the next episode, number 5 in this series. So stay tuned for that, because that's really a good wrap up for all of this. So, all right, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that. Go hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with somebody who needs a little boost, a little confidence in their day. I really appreciate that. They will really appreciate that. So I'm trying to help spread the positivity, but I need your help to do it. So sharing is caring, and if you care about your friends and family, that is a really wonderful thing. And if you want to support their journey and give them a little boost, this might possibly help them a little bit. So it can help remind them to be positive. It can possibly give them a little bit of new information, a new golden nugget that they haven't tried already, or it just is, it's kind of like watching funny cat videos or babies laughing. Sometimes it's just a boost to watch something positive and motivational. So sharing that smile with them, sharing that laughter, and hopefully bringing a little bit of good in the world by making somebody else feel a little bit better. So thank you so much for doing that. Alrighty, I'll see you on the next episode. Rock on. Peace out.